good morning, girls. Today we discuss about the Ricardo's theory of rent. Differential rent. The theory of rent was discussed by Ricardo in his book, The Principle of Political Economy and Taxation, published in 1817. यानी रिकार्डो ने अपनी बुक प्रिंसिपल ऑफ पॉलिटिकल इकोनॉमी एंड टैक्सेशन जो कि 1817 में 1817 में पब्लिश हुई थी, उसमें उन्होंने डिफरेंशियल रेंट के बारे में डिस्कस किया है. लाइक अदर क्लासिकल इकोनॉमिस्ट, रिकार्डो आल्सो डेवलप्स a labor theory of value. According to this theory, the value of commodity depends on the amount of labor put into its production. इस थ्योरी के अनुसार कमोडिटी की वैल्यू, कमोडिटी का जो अमाउंट है वो डिपेंड करता है कि उस कमोडिटी को प्रोड्यूस करने में कितना अमाउंट जो है वो या लेबर चार्ज देना पड़ा है इन द प्रोसेस ऑफ प्रोडक्शन. बट द कॉस्ट ऑफ प्रोडक्शन ऑफ एग्रीकल्चर कमोडिटीज presented difficulties as it varied according to the fertility, soil, lower cost on fertile land, and higher cost on inferior quality of land. And this problem led him to formulate his theory of rent, which is known as the theory of differential rent. Ricardo defined rent as, यानी रिकार्डो ने रेंट को इस तरीके से परिभाषित किया है, that portion of the produce of the earth which is paid to the landlord for the use of the original and indestructible power of the soil. यानी उत्पाद का वो भाग जो कि प्रोड्यूसर लैंडलॉर्ड को उसकी ओरिजिनल और इंडस्ट्रियल पावर को सॉइल की यूज़ करने के बदले में देता है, उसे ही हम रेंट के नाम से जानते हैं. रेंट इज़ अ रिलेटिव प्रॉफिट और डिफरेंशियल गेन और सरप्लस. It arises in the following ways. Suppose a country has an abundance of rich and fertile land, and there will be no rent in this situation because there being an excess supply of land, no one will be willing to pay for its use. In other words, when the demand for land is less than its supply, no payment will be made for the use since it has no supply price as it is a price gift of nature. But rich and fertile land is not available in unlimited quantity, and all land is not uniform in quality. All lands is not homogeneous. Suppose population increases so much that the produce on the rich and fertile land is not sufficient to feed the rising number of people. It will lead to the cultivation of a second degree land. It is because of this rent arises. When the land of the second degree is taken into cultivation, rent immediately commences on that of the first quality, and the amount of that rent will depend on the difference in the quality of these two portions of land, says Ricardo. Marginal land is that land which is just worthwhile to cultivate, and so it is at the margin of cultivation. Marginal land, according to Ricardo, yields no rent, and it is no rent land. More fertile land yields a greater return on the difference between the produce of this land and that of the margin land is the rent on the more fertile land. The greater the difference between a country's poorest and the best cultivated land, the higher the rent of the best land. Now, okay, guys.